If you're working out, you're eating healthy, you're still not losing fat, you're probably making these mistakes.
It's not your metabolism or your genetics. It's a few small things that are keeping you stuck. Most people don't have a fat loss problem. They have a structure problem. They're doing random workouts, not tracking their foods, skipping meals, and then they wonder why nothing is changing. This is huge, especially for women. I remember when I was in college, I was working out 5 to 6 times a week, walking 10K steps, and even tracking my foods, yet I didn't see any results because I was stressed. If your stress is high, your body's not in a good place to lose fat because it's producing more cortisol. And that doesn't just affect your body. It affects your decisions. You crave more sugar, you feel more tired, and it gets harder to stay consistent. It's not just a discipline problem. Sometimes your body and your mind are just overwhelmed. When you feel stressed and tired, you don't show up the same. You don't eat the same. You don't train hard enough. So now you don't even feel like the woman who can achieve those goals. And fat loss starts feeling harder than it should be. So it's not just what you're doing, but it's the state you're doing it in. Now, think about it. If you have a structure that tells you exactly how much you should eat, what to do in the gym, what not to do, now you will have less stress. You just have to take action because you know exactly what to do.
Once you have the structure, you know what you're doing, we can dive into your nutrition. This is where a lot of people are falling short. They don't eat enough protein. Protein isn't just about building muscle. It affects how you show up on a daily basis. When you don't eat enough protein, you get hungrier, your cravings go up. Now you're snacking a lot. And then you're more likely to lose muscle rather than trying to lose fat. And that's the problem. When you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. This makes fat loss a lot harder. I'm gonna teach you something. It's called thermic effect of food. What does this mean, Coach Tata? I'm glad you asked. It means your body burns more calories digesting protein rather than fat or carbs. Your body is like, thank you for eating protein. You're helping me out to burn more calories. A simple target for protein is 0.7 to 1 gram per pound of body weight. The crazy part is most people aren't even close to that, which is exactly why you feel hungry all the time and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you hate the stubborn belly fat.
The third thing is training. And here's where a lot of time gets wasted. Ladies, I'm gonna talk to y'all right now. I know you only got 30 minutes and you think that the cardio is gonna make you lose fat faster. In 30 minutes, you can actually have a great strength training session. Go to the gym and lift weights instead of cardio if you only have that short amount of time. Others are just going to the gym and going through the motions. You're talking with friends, you're listening to a podcast, and you're not even focused. Yes, cardio burns calories, but weightlifting, it's what's gonna give you that beautiful shape that you want. And it's also gonna help you keep that fat off. Without muscle, your body starts working against you. And one of the biggest ways to maintain that muscle is by how you train it.
Ladies, you wanna go into the gym and you're scared of weights because you're like, it's gonna make me bulky. And you're lifting your little 5 pounds here, your little 10 pounds there. You got your makeup on. You don't wanna mess it up, so you're not training hard enough because you don't wanna sweat. If you keep training like that, you're never gonna get toned. You're never gonna get the butt you want. You're never gonna lose that stubborn belly fat. So you gotta train hard. You have to push yourself. You're not gonna get bulky, I promise you.
But even if you fix your training, you can still not see results and not lose fat if you're not in a caloric deficit. Fat loss only happens when you burn more calories than what you're taking in. Some of you are just eating way too little. So you can't even stay consistent because at the end of the night, you want to binge the whole fridge. Others think that they're in a deficit, but they're not tracking their foods. So now they're guessing. And then you're wondering why you're not seeing results. So it's not about starving yourself or cutting out all of your favorite foods. It's about being intentional, knowing how much you're eating, tracking it, and staying consistent. Because if you want to lose fat and keep it off, you have to know when to be in a deficit and when to come out of it.
There was a study from the University of Chicago, and they had people in a deficit. One group slept 8 hours per night, and the other group slept around 5 hours per night. Both groups lost weight, but here's the difference. The group that slept more, they lost more body fat. The group that slept less, they lost more muscle and less fat. There's a key difference here. Losing fat and losing weight are different. The scale went down for both groups, but for one group, how they looked was different. One group was leaner, stronger, and healthier, while the other group was just lighter. Same calories, the same effort, but different results. And it makes sense because when your sleep is off, you can't focus and you can't train as hard. So your workouts aren't as effective, your recovery is slower, you're probably more sore, and your body isn't responding in the same way. On top of that, when you don't sleep enough, stress is higher, which makes fat loss harder. Sleep is more than just rest. It's literally the foundation of everything. So if you want to lose fat, not just weight, you gotta take sleep seriously. If this helped you and you want one-on-one help with fat loss, DM us ready on Instagram, Coach Tata.
Louisa Tata Fit.
We're gonna help you dial in your training, your nutrition, and your habits so you can actually get the results you desire. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, comment below, share it with a friend. Thank you guys for watching. God bless you. Peace.